Hello everybody. Just a quick one. Happy Sunday. Witter blocks. So Witter Quilt 12 we're on. I've done a couple of blocks this week for you all. I'm afraid, yeah, been a bit busy. Made the blocks, didn't get around to doing the patterns and telling you what to do. So now we're here. Okay, must excuse the mess around here. I've got that much going on. And a show to prep for this week because it's Newton Abbott Friday, Saturday. So I'm prepping all my classes and stuff. There's loads of stuff going on here. You've never seen anything like it. Masses of it. Anyway, so we've got 2 blocks. You're making one of each. Okay, those of you that are doing the Witter Quilt 12. So let me get the right ones for you. Where are we? There we go. It is a traditional. Don't ask me what the name is. Can't remember. There's hundreds of names. So using 2 different fabrics, a light and a dark, you get this lovely sort of working across the block like steps or stepping stones or some such. I quite like it. It's actually very easy. So you've got 2 big triangles go together. Now this small area you can do as a 9 patch, so all the 2-inch squares. So don't forget to add your seam allowances. Or you can do like I did and have a 4x2, 2x2, 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 4x2, something like that anyway. But that's up to you. Okay, so the pattern, I've drawn it as if it's all 2-inch squares, but obviously you can make that into a 4 if you so wish. All right, so your colour placement is key on this one. 2 fabrics, lights and darks. The half square triangles, how I cut mine, I'll just let you know. I've probably told you all this before. If I'm not actually making a template and adding my 1/4 inch to it, and I'm cutting a square to cut in half and get 2, because you need 2 obviously on this one, I actually go, what is the size of my finished block? My finished block needs to be 6 inches square, or square, what size finish? We want 6.5 because obviously we need a seam allowance to join your blocks to blocks to blocks. So I cut a 7-inch square, chop it in half, join the 2 that you need to get your square back again, and then I trim it. So when you're trimming, all right, don't forget you need to use your diagonal on your square, your 45-degree diagonal. It's what it's there for. Usage of, put that like that, and so you're going to make sure that you've got it down there and that you've got 6.5 and 6.5, and chop it. All right, actually, if it's looking a bit weird and you think, oh my god, I can't get it, you actually need to shift it downwards, if you see what I mean. You could be up here, all right, where am I? So you're shifting it along and sideways, as it were, on that 45-degree angle in order to get it where you want it. Nicely accurate. Give it a chop, put your block together. Really simple. Your 9 patch, you're just doing as little strips, joining your strips, and then you put your squares together, and hey presto. So I'm actually using 2 lots of colorways. I can't even remember the original why for this now, but there's the other one. So light and darks again. So I've got hummingbirds all over that one, which is quite sweet. So I fussy cut the ones in the little squares here, so that they're feeding into the flowers and stuff. All right, so up to you what you do, obviously. You enjoy that one. Okay, so that's got, you need to add your seam allowances onto that. All right, add seam allowances, block A, all you're doing. I've put dotted lines as joins there because actually you're joining a lot of the same fabric colours to each other to get an overall area of colour. Yeah, so that's that one. I'll put photos of the blocks and the patterns over on Patchwork Witterings of Abbieanne. All right, so that's on Facebook. If you find my page, which is Abbieanne Patchwork, it's a group that's attached to it, and they'll be in the albums there, in the photos, because I'll take photos of these and those, and I'll put it all in for you. Okay, right, so block number 9 it's like a checkerboard. All right, so accuracy, very important with this one. It's important with everyone. You get it, cut it accurate in the first place, it all comes together so much simpler, and then it looks so much better and happy at the end. So we're 3 by 3, 1.5 by 3, 3. Okay, don't forget seam allowances. So you're joining them as strips, okay, and then joining strip to strip to strip to get your square. All right, here we go. I quite like that one. So going light, medium and dark colorways, or whatever. And then that one. All right. And we've got more hummingbirds in the centres there. Okay. So I actually quite like the idea of that one as a big quilt. I think that would work really well. I've got a plan for that. We might have to have a kit. Yeah, got a plan going on in my head for that one. Don't forget to nest your seams. When I say nest, I don't know if anyone's ever explained this. On the back, where are we? So when we get to the points where they all join and you're sort of pinning them all together or whatever you do, you want one to go one way and one to go the other way with their seams, all right? So they interlock and then you stitch them. Sometimes when you're interlocking, it looks lovely until you get to the next seam and you've got a gap or it's overlocked. So what you can do, go back one and turn your lock the other way, and that takes up a bit of slack. So when you get to the next one, hopefully that then works really well. I know that that means on the back your seam will possibly go in the other direction and twist. Not ideal, but actually I prefer to look at the front, not the back. So let's have the front looking fabulous. Don't worry about the back. A bit of an iron and some quilting over the top of that, you're never ever going to know. Okay, it's lovely to get your seams around the right way, but if you can't manage it and the front's looking better, then that's more important. If for any reason, actually, having said that, there's something a few years ago when I was on TV, and it never dawned on me before. When you're joining on the machine, and you've got 2 bits of fabric going together, nice, lovely, 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 and you get to the end, and quite often it will shoot off at an angle, yeah, your last little bit, or it'll go the wrong way. Make sure it doesn't, because that's where this nesting bit all goes wrong. It needs to be straight right the way to the end. And what I sometimes do, because it's so easy to let that run out, is I put a pin the other way and I hold the pin so that it stays up next to my 1/4 inch foot right the way to the very end. But sometimes if you're getting that happening a lot, that it's not fitting, that could be a reason why. All right, so there we go. So that's your 2 blocks for Witter Quilt 12, blocks 8 and 9. Don't forget to add your seam allowances. I'll pop photos of this and this, these and these on the group Patchwork Witterings of Abbieanne. Okay, and it's attached to my Facebook page, which is Abbieanne Patchwork and Quilting. Okay, basically just search Abbieanne anywhere and you generally find me. I don't know if you'd want to or not, but there we go. I'm on YouTube, on Instagram and all of that sort of stuff. Having a little thing whilst you're there, like it, follow me. If you're on what's the other one, YouTube, I'll put this up onto YouTube as well, so you might be watching me on there. Can you please subscribe? It doesn't cost you anything, but it actually helps me and the algorithms on all of the social media thing. It keeps my stuff coming up and allows me to carry on doing all this free stuff for you. All right, yeah, so there we go. Happy wittering.